Hello, Cancers. What is going on? Welcome to your March 2023 Love and Romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other major Cancer placements. Please remember, though, that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, please feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, Cancer, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link below in the description box to that, but we will talk more about that at the end of this reading, so stick around for that if you feel called to do so. But enough of me talking, let's get into it. So we're going to start out with some oracle cards, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. So overall theme and energy for my wonderful Cancers for March in love and romance. Overall theme and energy, please, for the Cancer collective. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So for some of you, you may have Aries in your chart. Maybe your person does, but that's not necessary. Something is building up. You're going to be feeling it. You may be feeling it right now. Okay. Something is around the corner. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So maybe for some of you, you have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe your person does. But with the Aries full moon, this card, there's like, especially with the end of a tough cycle approaches, I feel like there's this pop. I feel like there's going to be a sense of relief here for you with whatever is going on. But for some of you, I'm sensing some tension. Let's see what else comes up here. Sacral chakra. Okay, let's pull another one for this. There's a lot of energy that's building up here. Obstacles and challenges. So I am sensing that there is something on your mind here, trying to figure out how to work through something, how to get over something. I feel as though there's some sort of conflict or tension working through something between you and your person, or there's something here that you and your person need to work through. I feel as though there have been these obstacles or challenges, but as I had mentioned, Cancer, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I feel like there may be some issues here that are coming to a point. Okay, and there's just this popping energy. We have shadow at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, you may be feeling like this person has been triggering you a bit. Maybe you've been triggering this person, but I feel like things are coming up for the purpose of being healed and worked through. I feel like the universe is very supportive of this connection. However, I do feel like the universe has brought this person into your life and you into their life to work through and heal something. Okay, and this could be related to your past or maybe even past lives if you believe in that kind of thing. But I do feel that it will be up to you and your person whether or not you two are going to come together, work through this, and heal this. But I do feel it's like something is coming to the surface. It's like this volcanic energy, explosive even. So for some of you, there could have even been some arguments, but something is like spilling over. But I feel like it needs to happen here, Cancer. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. And I feel like there will be relief. Because I feel like there has been a lot of energy that has been building up beneath the surface. Long distance between you two. So for some of you, maybe the person that you are dealing with is at a distance. Maybe you have not seen them for a while. Okay. But if it's not that, then this could be emotional distance. Okay. We do have healing in progress at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, just for some of you, there may have been a separation here or some distance between the two of you. And it could be due to some obstacles and challenges that are still there that need to be worked through. But I feel that as time has been going by, there is this sense of something coming to the surface that needs to be dealt with. So let's get some Romance Angel Oracle cards out. We're going to take 3 and then we'll dive deep with tarot here. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, I'm sensing that you are not really talking to this person at this time, or there's this retreat energy, separation in some way. It is safe for you to love. I feel like you are wondering if this person is safe to love. I feel like there's like shaky territory here. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You know, whatever this is here, Cancer, it may end up bringing you two closer together if you two are able to work through whatever this is. There is this opportunity to level up here. Now, for some of you, you may be engaged to this person, but that is not necessary. Okay. We do have attraction at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that, you know, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. There's attraction here. There are two people that very much care about each other. There is this magnetic attraction, but I feel like there has been something that has come up regarding if this person is a safe choice, a safe decision. There is this retreat energy, this distance between you in one way or another. And I feel as though there's this opportunity, though. There's truly this opportunity here to work through all of this. Because as I said, the universe is supportive of this connection. So let's see what the tarot has to say for the Cancer collective. I don't feel like this is something that cannot be worked through. I do feel like there are just some obstacles and challenges in the way at this time. And there may have been a need for a bit of a timeout or a retreat for both parties to collect themselves for some of you, or just allow some space. But with this fiery climax approaches, this is not over. Either this has already happened and it's about picking up the pieces now and working together to finally resolve something, or you feel like you are about to head into a fiery climax, like you're feeling the energy build. So let's see what is going on here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Cancer collective. Spirit, please bring in some clarity and guidance for the Cancer collective regarding a fiery climax approaches, obstacles and challenges, sacral chakra, which we had underneath. Okay, so we have two that want to come out. We'll take these. Ace of Swords. The Hermit in the reverse. Two of Cups. Someone's wanting to connect with you here, Cancer. Someone wants to connect with you here. Four of Swords in the reverse. And I do see that you want to get out of this retreat energy here. I'm going to fix the table in just a moment. Four of Pentacles. We do have the World in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, which is very much indicating to me that something was left open. There's a lack of closure. Okay, yeah, and with the Ace of Wands in the reverse as the secondary energy, this is telling me that there may have been some sort of inability to take action or execute something here. It may not have been the right time, or there was some sort of block here. You know, just the inability to do this. So I'm just going to get this looking a bit neater here. But what I'm getting so far, Cancer, is that in the past there was a lot of over analysis or a lot of deep thinking. Someone may have removed themselves from a situation. There may have been some retreat, or someone was just very much in their head. Okay. There may have even been a sense of depression or really, really overthinking things, not really interacting with the world much. Now, this could be you or your person. Okay. I do feel like there is something that someone does want to say here. I do feel like someone wants to bring in some clarity and truth. However, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Cups, I do feel like someone is holding back on sending that message. The Five of Cups is telling me that there are some feelings of sadness, grief, loss, even regret. But the Five of Cups is a card of perception, okay? Because it's really very much focused on the loss, some sort of loss or sadness that has occurred. The Page of Pentacles is telling me that there is someone that wants to bring in some sort of message. However, there may be this procrastination, or someone is holding off on it. There may be questions around one's loyalty, or even the way that they have been showing up. But there are two people here who are both desiring to connect. And I do see that you are wanting to come out of this retreat energy. You may be feeling even a little bit restless here. With the Four of Pentacles showing up here, this is telling me that there is something that is being controlled here. But we need more information on this to see what this is really about. Okay, I do need to get some more information. So what I want to do here, Cancer, is get some more cards out on the table, see what's really going on here, clarify some cards and so forth. As a reader, it is easier for me to do this all at once and I'll draw the cards on camera for that transparency, of course. But for me as a reader, it's just easier for me to see everything at once, so that I can give a thorough reading without, backtracking, and just put all the pieces together. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to draw all of the cards on camera for that transparency, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Cancer, let's get into this. So I just want to quickly say that I did turn some of these cards upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine. The piles that are upright, we are going to be starting here and making our way through those and into the piles that are upside down. So as I said, I drew everything on camera for transparency, so let's get into this, Cancer. So I did specifically want to know what this fiery climax approaches is all about, and we got Death, Scorpio energy, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's going to be some deep, major transformation, a death, and a rebirth around possibly the way someone brings in their energy. Okay, something is changing here. There's going to be some sort of permanent change. This could have to do with communication, stability, security. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is slow and steady, but he wins the race. When he shows up, he's loyal. He knows what he wants. He's a hard worker. He's diligent. And it's someone that you can trust to show up. The Knight of Pentacles loves routine, and he's going to stick to the plan. So I feel like there is something that is transforming. There's some sort of climax, some sort of major shift and transformation around what someone is bringing in ultimately. The energy that is being brought in is being transformed here. Okay? And we'll get back to this because I'm not done with this. But I do want to start off with the past. I don't want to dabble too much here, but for some of you, you may be dealing with this energy right now. For others of you, this may be the more distant past. For others of you, the more recent. But I do feel like there was someone here who was very much in their head, may have pulled back their energy, but was really, really impacted by some sort of imbalance or unequal give and take. I feel like there was someone here who was putting in more energy than the other, or there could have been some unfair interaction that occurred. The High Priestess in the reverse Pisces energy and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, as you can see, there's a lot of blocked energy here. But I do like the High Priestess in the reverse. I'd rather see that in the reverse than upright, because this is telling me that something may have been subtly revealed or indicated about one's efforts. There may have been the sense of one's efforts not paying off. Okay, one's, the hard work that someone has been putting into something, it hasn't been paying off. And this may have been indicated indirectly through some sort of interaction that occurred between the two of you. And I feel like there may have been someone here who was very much looking in and even overanalyzing. Not even overanalyzing, but like very tunnel visioning some sort of interaction and in hopes of gaining additional understanding from it. Okay. But I do feel that it pushed one into their head. And I feel like with the High Priestess in the reverse, there could have even been some secrets here or some sort of information that was revealed that had initially been held back around particular efforts. And you may have been dealing with some sort of situation where there was procrastination, or there was someone who just really wasn't matching one's energy. There may have been a situation here that was moving along very, very slowly. Okay. Now, in the current situation, we've got someone here who is not yet ready to come in with any sort of message. We have someone here who's a bit, they're procrastinating. They're not sure if they want to send that message. There are some delays here, and there may be even questions around loyalty. Someone isn't showing up. Okay. But behind this, there is some sort of sadness and grief and even regret, because I needed to know more about this. So I pulled more cards about this, and we got the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Sun, the Lovers, and Strength. So I am sensing that I'm getting two different storylines here. Okay, so please let me know below which one is resonating for you, because it's going to be different. Either A, there is some sort of third-party influence here who is seeing that another person is truly happy and doing well for themselves. And this could be someone who is seeing another person being very happy in a relationship, in a soulmate connection, or someone who, even if it's not a soulmate connection, then someone is seeing that someone is doing well for themselves and that they're making healthy decisions, or that they are focused on making healthy decisions in love and in life. And there's someone here who really has the strength to do so. So this could be an observation that someone is seeing, and maybe it is your person, maybe it's a third party that's looking in on this connection that you have with someone. Okay, because what I'm sensing is, if that is the case, then the past situation that I discussed here, there's a chance that this could have been with your person and a third party, or you with a third party here. Okay, and someone may have moved on here. But that's just maybe for like one or two of you. The primary storyline that I'm getting here is that in the past, like I said, with this person, there was some sort of unequal give and take. There was a lot of analysis, and one's energy was very much pulled back. There was a lot that was revealed here over time, is what I'm getting. And I feel as though there's someone that's dealing with some regrets and sadness and possibly wanting to send a message. And there could be this realization, because someone may be finally taking off the blindfold here and seeing a new perspective. And it may be one around optimism, happiness. There could even be someone with Leo in their chart or even Gemini. But I feel that someone who has some regrets here is taking off the blindfold and possibly realizing the happiness that a connection brings them. Okay, I feel like this is very much someone who is finally seeing something a bit more clear. I feel as though, this is what I'm really getting, because there's soulmate energy here, and there's strength, there's confidence. You know, for some of you, Cancer, you may be dealing with someone here who was going through a lot, and they may not have been giving much here to you. And now there may be this understanding of how much you've really brought in for them. You know, that what you offer is irreplaceable in a way. With Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, the Four of Cups in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, I do feel as though there is what is being blocked here is communication. I feel like there is this opportunity to take action and bring in communication and clarity and to get out of this retreat, to get the ball rolling again, but someone may not be. I don't feel like this person is taking action here. So Cancer, what I want to do here is I want to get some oracle cards out. I've been working on my own oracle deck here. I know this is not the most flattering, but the artwork is still in the process of being made. So we're going to just use this deck as is, my little deck that I made myself here, until we get the real deal deck. Not the most flattering, as I said, but it is accurate. So please let me know if this ends up resonating for you, because I really want to get all of the details. So I want to take a look here at the past for my Cancer's effort. So yeah, this was surrounding effort. Someone was not really working through the obstacles. Yeah, so I feel like there was someone here maybe in the past that was really trying to make the effort to overcome obstacles. There may have been one person who was really pushing to work through something, but this also may have been because someone didn't want to let go. I feel like there was someone who didn't want to let go, or there was someone like this was really about putting in the effort to overcome some sort of obstacles, and either like it was very difficult to get over these obstacles. Let's actually get some more information about release in reverse, because I feel collaboration. Someone was really trying to collaborate here. Someone wouldn't let go. It was like very much trying to get over something, but it may just not have been working. There may have just been this unequal give and take, and it may have just been revealed over time that it was like very much hitting a wall. Let's see the current situation. Or this could have been someone really thinking about this. Optimism. So there's some sort of optimism. Communication. Fears. Let's see. What's this optimism? So there's still some confusion here, though. It's communication. Career and money in the reverse. Fears. Memories. So there's a situation here where there's one or two people that are very much like the past memories is very much influencing the current energies and what's going on here. I feel like overall there is this air of optimism at this time, and there's this optimism around working through the confusion. Clearly there was some confusion here because we have a lot of blocked energy. It's like efforts were being put forth, but it wasn't manifesting. It wasn't happening. So there could have been this retreat that occurred. I feel like someone is feeling optimistic about an unclear situation. I feel like there's someone here who feels like they're going to have it under control. I feel that there could be something here related to career and money. There could be, this is just for some of you, if it's not, it's just communication day to day, but there's something unstable here. Okay, so this could be someone feeling optimistic about coming in and communicating about particular fears, but I feel that there's caution here because with fears and explore in the reverse, this is telling me that someone has some fears here, and because of that they are proceeding cautiously, and there's some risk aversion. Like it's like playing it safe. Like I'm afraid, like I'm feeling optimistic, but I'm going to communicate carefully. I know I can get through the situation. I'm going to communicate here, but I need to do so carefully. And this may be because the subject is a bit touchy, or one may not know how the other person is going to respond. But I do feel like there's something very specific that needs to be communicated, and it may be regard some sort of imbalance between the two of you that happens day to day or is into 3D. It could have to do with career and finances, but there could be there's just some sort of imbalance here. We'll leave it at that. Okay. And I do feel that these fears and the situation is very much impacted by the past. Okay. So let's see what this block is about. Reflect, passion. It's interference. Hidden. So there may have been something hidden here, or something that you don't quite know about. However, what I'm really getting here is that there's a need to really reflect. It's like how much does someone really want to get out of this retreat mode and take action here? Okay. I feel that with passion, this is this ignition of energy, and it can be creative, it can be passionate and so forth. But this is, I feel like, about with interference in the reverse, the removal of outside influences. It could even have to do with what happened in the past here with that memories card in the reverse, or this could have to do with reflecting on how much someone wants to. It's like, how bad do you want it to remove some sort of influence? There could have even been some sort of interferences in general. But I do feel that it's like cutting out something that's been interfering, that has created some sort of possible toxic dynamic, because this is about removing some sort of influence to remove something toxic or to deal with underlying unhealthy patterns or behaviors. Okay, so you may have been dealing with someone, or you may have been finding yourself in situations that felt a bit toxic, and I feel like, there may be a lot of passion and love and so forth, but there really needs to be the correct efforts made to work through these obstacles and challenges, like once and for all. The thing here is that your person, they're still feeling energetically connected to you. I feel like this person does want to connect with you. They do want to talk with you. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. I do feel, and this is just for some of you, this situation could even be interfering with one's day-to-day. because of what has gone on. There's this sense of unfinished business. I feel like this person may even have trouble working, or because there's this sense of unfinished business. And with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be home, family, business, how one invests their time. Balance in the reverse, as I was saying. Maturity in the reverse. Sadness and grief. Tell me more about balance in the reverse. What's maturity in the reverse here? Okay, so memories again at the bottom of the deck. What I'm really getting here is you may be dealing with someone, there's a lack of balance here in what they're able to commit to. There's an imbalance with their commitments, okay? There's an imbalance due to differences, potentially. But I do feel like this is related to their emotions. I feel that with immaturity and the reverse and divine timing, I feel like this person, they may not be emotionally balanced at this time. I feel like with divine timing, this will improve. I feel like this person is being a bit stubborn, especially with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse energy showing up. I feel like this person, due to some sort of imbalance, they're unable to commit to day-to-day things. Like I said, there may be a situation here that is impacting their work, their day-to-day. But this imbalance may also be leading them to some sort of blockage where they're not yet ready to communicate, even though overall they do feel like there's this optimism, like things will be worked through. But I do feel like they are dealing with the initial upheaval of emotions, and I do feel like it is leading them to not connect with their intuition. I feel like with immaturity in the reverse and sadness and grief, they may be not effectively handling the emotions that are coming up for them. And so instead of like really facing the lessons that need to be learned, I feel as though, you know, they're not really looking at it at this time. They're very much turned inward. And there's a sense of like a mental block, like unfinished business around this, because they need to resolve and balance out their own internal parts and emotions first before they're able to address certain things on their own here and then eventually come in. But overall, I do feel, and like I said, there is this scenario where there are fears that are coming up, and there's a need to be cautious here with, you know, what is said in general. But overall, there may be this underlying sense that you two will work through this. Okay, I do feel like communication is at the forefront. It just hasn't quite happened yet. It's like you two know that there will be some sort of communication. For you, with the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like you're the one who may be handling the situation a bit better than your person, at least internally. I definitely do feel like there is some restless energy within you at this time. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me that you are very much focused on bringing this nurturing, loving energy inward, and you are focused on nurturing yourself. With the King of Pentacles, you may be focused on your career, on your finances, on even helping others out around you at this time. That's just for some of you, but you are showing up as someone who is looking at the lack of collaborative energy here, the lack of cohesion. And I feel like you're just like, okay, well, I'm going to just nurture myself. This is, even though I'm feeling a bit restless and I would like to get out of this retreat energy, I'm going to do what I know is best. So you may be even working on grounding yourself and so forth, but I don't feel that you are, other than some restlessness here, I don't see any major emotional like upheaval For some of you, you just may be frustrated with the lack of cohesion here. I feel like this could have been you who had pulled back, and could have been your person, but either way, I do feel like you're ready to come out of that and talk with this person, but you may not be the one making the initiative effort here. Yeah, decisions and planning in the reverse. Soul connection. And yes, you may actually be looking at this like, I'm not sure this is really going to work. Snake. What is this? I want to more. Decisions and planning in the reverse. Soul connection in the reverse. Home and family. Maybe this person is a part of your family, or you live together. What is snake and opportunity in the reverse? Hidden. Something may have been revealed here. Power in the reverse. You may have felt as though someone was taking advantage of you in the past. What I'm really sensing here is that there is a need for justice to be brought into this situation. However, regardless of who's going to step it up and take accountability for their actions, I feel like this is what you want, but there's no planning around this is what I meant to say. Like, I don't see any planning or decisions around that. You just may be focused on yourself at this time. I feel like there may be even an initial sense of a shock, like you may be just letting things kind of sink in at this time. There may be a sense of feeling as though there are differences that need to be reconciled, wondering if they can be reconciled. I feel as though with home and family upright, you're very focused on having and ensuring that your home and family life is stable and that there are good, positive investments. Okay. For some of you, like I said, you may live with this person, or maybe you had it on your mind that you would be moving in with this person at some point. But with soul connection in the reverse, there may be this sense that there are differences between the two of you, or some sort of disconnect that occurred. For some of you, this may be resonating in the realm of your home and family, as I said. But I do feel as though you may have questions around this person's loyalty and their intentions. I feel like you are taking a bit more of a strategic approach with this snake card, which can represent being resourceful and so forth. I'm getting two different storylines, so let me know which one resonates. But I do feel that with this snake card, either A, you're being very strategic and resourceful with your energy, and you may feel like this is simply not the opportunity right now to communicate with this person, which is why you haven't really necessarily planned anything, and you're just feeling like this is this person's, the ball's in their court for this person to come in towards you. And you may be feeling as though this is not the right time. You know, you're being strategic. And this may be because of something being revealed, confessed, something making itself known that was previously hidden. And it could be regarding the instability of this connection, external parties, people that very much drain your energy. Because with tribe in the reverse, it could even be someone who is even a bit deceptive or even snaky, like snake type thing, where there was even some manipulation going on. Something could have been revealed here about this. The second storyline that I'm getting, if it's not that, is that you may be feeling as though you're dealing with someone who has been sneaky or manipulative, and you don't want to give them this opportunity right now, or maybe even for the long term. But yeah, it's just like this very not even standoffish, but you may be receptive, but I don't see you making any sort of moves. Okay, I feel like your energy is really the one that's going through this transformative effect with what you're willing to bring in. I feel like there are more serious tones here to you, but I do feel like something was revealed that really provided some important insight to the instability of a connection, or some sort of connection that you now see as untrustworthy or questionable. Okay, so now let's take a look here at the Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Cups in the reverse. Now, Cancer, I do feel like this person is the one who is feeling optimistic, and they may be taking the blindfold off and seeing. On the flip side, I am wondering, Cancer, if there's someone here. Like, is there a third party for some of you where you're viewing some sort of third party as the snake, and this snake is seeing that you and possibly this person are good for each other? I mean, that's one thing that I am getting here just for some of you, but maybe like one or two of you. But primarily, I feel like this person, they're going through the initial emotions. Overall, there is this optimism, though, that is like, we can work through this. This person is still learning some lessons here. Their initial reaction was a bit immature. I feel like if this person pulled away, that's why. I feel, though, that because of this, even though you may be feeling like, okay, I'm open to talking with this person and so forth, you're not making the moves, but this person's making some deep realizations, especially if you're not chasing this person. Okay, so there are, I want to know more. Okay. Individuality in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Overall, I do feel like someone is still holding back. I want to know more specifically about the Four of Pentacles. There is energy that is being controlled and held back at this time. I feel like there could be a water sign. This could actually be you, Cancer. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Okay, I see what's going on here. I feel like there are some boundaries being set here. Yeah, so Cancer, what I'm really sensing here is that you may be withholding any sort of emotional offering here. For some of you, there's still maybe some communication that is coming in, but someone is being very, very careful, which we saw, as I said, there's this cautious energy to ensure that something doesn't get mismanaged. I feel like it's kind of feeling like walking on eggshells, being careful. I feel like there's someone here who's very cool, calm, collected, looking at things logically, and someone here may be feeling as though, or even communicating that something regarding the situation needs to be left out in the cold. Okay, yeah, because there's some sort of heartbreak and loss around the stability and the security. And I feel like someone is looking at this and really, really proceeding cautiously with what is communicated, if there's any communication going on at this time, or whenever that will actually manifest. I feel like with the Seven of Swords and the King of Swords in the reverse, there is someone here where there is even more strategy that is occurring at this point, but someone even being a bit quiet. Okay? There may be someone here who is becoming a bit distant here, because with the cards that we pulled, I should have gone over these first. Look at all of this. Power in the reverse. We had awaken, healing in the reverse. I feel like, you know, there may be a situation. I'm wondering, were you dealing with someone who was overly emotional, or was there someone who was overly emotional? Or is there someone that may be even coming in here that may attempt? You need to be a bit careful here, because I feel like there could be a situation where someone comes in here and they may open up about something and they may express something here, but you want to make sure that there are no underlying motives here. I feel like, and I'm not saying that there is, because it looks like this situation is being controlled effectively. So I don't know if this is just something that's coming in that you're just like, I don't want to deal with this, or there's someone that could even be coming in here a bit emotional. But whatever is coming in, I feel like it's going to show up, and it may transform into this energy of cautiousness, and it may be on both ends. Like if this person comes in quite strong, you may pull your energy back and be a bit standoffish here, or just very protective, and then this person may respond with mirroring that. But I do feel like there is going to be this major awakening around bad habits and things that need to really be transformed. So you may have been dealing with someone who would lean on bad habits, whether that was gambling, thrill-seeking, money, or just even how they would communicate day-to-day, or bad habits as to just typical things that you may see in humans day to day, you know. But I do feel like there's this wake-up call of the need to really work on things and overcome certain bad habits. Like there's something here like needs to be put to rest. There could even be someone here who is very, very, especially with the King of Swords in the reverse, there could even be someone here that is just like, listen, this needs to stop, or this is what I'm not putting up with. But this is like a protective energy, because the King of Swords in love in the reverse, he removes the emotions from it. However, he still has high standards in love. It's like he is not going to accept something, because there could be this major awakening around the inability to heal something from the past. There could be this awakening around this blocked healing, why things aren't improving, why these obstacles and challenges aren't being overcome, why it has been impossible to slice away the past for good. I feel like there are two people that are coming together here and acknowledging that something needs to stop. And there may actually be some strong emotions that come in here initially, but then are like put into check by someone. It may feel, I just got the word in my mind, like broken home, or some sort of loss around But with the Four of Wands upright that we pulled, it's like there's still this stability and security to have some sort of conversation. I just feel like there may be a conversation, but I would be very careful because, and this could be you're just not going to want to deal with this unless it's taken seriously and someone is showing up with the correct energy. So if there's someone here that's feeling so optimistic that everything's just going to be okay, you may be putting that person into check, like, hey, like, no, I see what's going on here, and you may enlighten them. And they're going to be like, oh, wow, this is getting deep type thing. Because I feel like you are willing to walk away here. Like there's something unresolved that needs to be resolved. I feel like you're seeing things clearer and clearer. And despite this person feeling like everything may be okay, eventually they're going to be coming in with some sort of message. I feel like you may put this person in check. Like, hey, this is actually where I'm at. And they may not expect it. So that's what I'm getting so far, Cancer. I do want to take this over to the extended because I do feel that it will be helpful for you, because right now, as I said, I do feel like there is this long distance in this retreat, but I do feel like there's going to be communication. I just don't feel like the person that you're dealing with is going to expect this kind of like a big like wake up call. You're gonna hit them hard here with truth. I'm gonna say that. But we're going to take this over to the extended, and I hope to see you over there. In the extended, we are going to be covering all sorts of things. We're actually going to be doing a brand new spread that I just started doing for all of the extendeds, and it's called the You versus Them spread. And we're going to actually be checking out the energies between you and your person, so the mutual energies, their energy, and your energy, over the next 3 to 6 months, and the beginning part of it, the middle, and towards the end. And then we're also going to take a look at this person's intentions, what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know, and then some guidance and advice regardless of where you are at in this situation, so that you can feel more supported and guided and even confident dealing with this situation. We'll also grab some timing cards towards the end of that reading, and I never leave you guys hanging, so if anything else pops up along the way, we'll dive deep into that as well, Cancer. So if you would like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. I hope to see you over there, but if not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. Please, please, please let me know below if this resonated for you. Let me know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, because I would love to know which part of the Cancer collective I am connecting with. But yeah, that is what I have for you for now, Cancer. Thank you so much. I love you all. And keep watching for a sneak peek of that extended, by the way, if you feel called to do so. But yeah, that's what I have for you for now. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. I feel like this person is in hermit mode, and they're really, really reflecting here. Okay? I feel that you and this connection, this strong connection, and the logic and groundedness that you bring to this connection also serves as helping this person take off the blindfold and see alternative perspectives. This person is coming in and they're trying to balance things out here. But you're just like, I deserve the best here. You're empowering yourself here. You're going to be feeling good. We've got play more, because I feel as though you are going to have options here, Cancer. Either way, it looks like you are going to be connecting here with someone. It may be this person, but it may be also a new person, so to see the role that they play in getting their own heart broken. Okay, and I also feel like this was a big karmic lesson, and this person is